Welcome everybody, this is PC Tech Guy and I'm going to show you how to set up your OBS recordings with GOXLR. So my setup, I have a 2 PC setup. I have a game PC and I have a stream PC. And usually I stream on Twitch, and sometimes I want to do highlights, recordings that I want to put on YouTube, and sometimes I don't want music on my YouTube recordings. So you can select or deselect your music, even if you're playing music or not playing music on Twitch. It's kind of confusing, but this makes it so much simpler, this method. So I'm going to show you how to do that. But first I'm going to show you a little background of my setup. So here's the back of the GOXLR, my setup via USB here into my stream PC. Then I don't use the line out. I have a audio cable coming out of my game PC, which would be output or speaker output, into the line in here on the GOXLR. That's it. I do have, I have headphones, and but that's pretty much it. What you have to do is you have to run a 3.5 millimeter audio cable into your line out right here. Then the other end goes into your stream PC. In my case, it's my stream PC because that's where my GOXLR is plugged into. So that the other end's going to go in the line in of the back of your stream PC. That's it. So now we're going to switch over to the GOXLR software. Okay, so here's the GOXLR software. We're going to go over to the routing tab right here. So here we are right here, the line out. This is what we're using for recording in OBS. So it records, let's say you want to use YouTube. You can record whatever you want. And you can select or deselect anything you want. So in this case, we're talking about the music part, because that's the part I was having a problem with. I couldn't figure out how to not have music in my recordings, OBS recordings, but have music, let's say, on my Twitch stream. I couldn't do one and not the other. This way, they're separate. So now you can do whatever you want. If you don't want music, uncheck that. If you want music, leave it in. Everything else here, except for system, I have system unchecked on mine because you may have your, let's say your alerts, let's say your Twitch alerts, stuff like that. You're still going to hear it through your system. This is on my stream PC. If you have this checked and you get an alert, such as somebody follows you or something, or subs or whatever, you're going to hear it. So I uncheck that for my recording so you don't hear the alerts. Also, remember to save your profile when you make a change in GOXLR, because if you make any changes and you shut it down, it's not going to save it. You've got to save it manually. So just make sure you save your profile when you make updates. Okay, so now we're going to switch back over to your OBS settings. So give me a second, I'll switch that over. And we're going to go to our OBS settings right here, settings. Output right there. This is what I have set up on my stream. I have my audio for streaming. I have audio track 1. You can't really see it because it's grayed out, and that's because we're actually recording right now. I have audio track 1 as my main audio track for streaming. I have my Twitch VOD enabled, and when I use that, I have it on channel 2. Now the recording part, this is the part we're working on. I have audio track 6 selected, and that's it. That's all I have selected. That's all you need. So now let's go to the audio section right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to add, it just depends on what you have on yours. I have my chat on desktop audio 2. I have my broadcast. This is the GOXLR broadcast, the main audio channel. And then this is the one I had open. So I use this one, audio 2. Click the drop down, and I selected the line in. Now that's the line in I was talking about that we went from the GoXL line out to the line in on your computer. This is what we're going to select right here. And that's what I did. Once you click OK on that, you'll notice that it'll show up in your audio mixer in OBS. I just changed mine. You can change the name. I just changed mine to Recordings. Okay. And you can adjust the volume to whatever you want. So all your recordings audio will go in through this main mixer here. Next, we're going to click this cog right in here to the right. And then we're going to select at the bottom, Advanced Audio Properties. Okay, let me move this down a little bit. You can see I got a lot of stuff in there. So if you look on here, you'll see recordings. This is what we're focusing on right here. This is going to be your recording audio section. So if you go over to the right, you'll see the only thing I have checked here is 6. That's the thing we selected in the audio in the settings in OBS for recordings. Just number 6. That's it. That's all you need. Okay, so now the other part in OBS, we're going to go back into settings. And this time we're going to go to audio. And you notice there's no music. There's no music in here. And there's 2 reasons why there's no music. Reason 1 is because this is a global area. That means if you add music in there, it doesn't matter if you use a line out or a different method of separating your music or whatever for recording, you'll still hear the music. That's why you do not want music in here. And I'll show you how I set it up, the music part. The other reason why I have it, I did this originally, was I wanted to be able to mute the music, like say I was playing a game or something or whatever, and I wanted to hear in the game, but I didn't want to turn it down or mute it so the viewers wouldn't be able to hear the music. So what I do is I separated them. It's the same music, but in GoXLR, I can mute it on my headphones, or I can turn it down or turn it up, and it doesn't affect what people hear. So it's really a neat way to do that. It's kind of a nice feature to have. So let me get out of here. And what I did was I added a source, an audio source here. Right here, music. So what I did is I clicked plus in the sources, and I added an audio output capture, which is right here. And I connected it to the GoXLR music right here. That simple. So now on my fader, this fader right here is my music, is the same music for my but on my headphones. And I can mute that. Like right now, if I mute it, I won't hear the music, but you can still hear it. It's pretty cool, like a live Twitch stream. So that's the second reason why I don't have music in my OBS Global setup. That should pretty much do it, I think. So if you like the video, give it a like, and subscription would be nice too. If you have any questions, let me know. Bye-bye.